How did you get into this bodybuilding?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, most guys who get into bodybuilding know exactly what I'm going to say. Most guys who go up the ranks of bodybuilding get inspired from what they see in the magazines. Dave, do you remember the late 1970s TV show The Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno?
Oh yeah.
Well, as a young teenager, I think I was 12 or 13, I used to race home to watch that show. And I had a secret desire, Dave. I got a confession to make with you. A secret desire that someone would get David Banner mad enough so I could see the green guy, because that's what the show was all about.
Yeah. I was the same way. I was like that. I wanted to see him blow up.
That's it. So that's where it started. And then in my late teens, I started to buy bodybuilding magazines. I started to weight train. And then as I moved into getting bigger and bigger, I started to get into competitions. And then I started to admire the guys in the WWF. Do you remember some of the guys back in the late 80s?
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior.
All of them. Yeah, that's my kind of my time, being as old as I am. One of the guys that came to our gym and worked out was Lee Haney. And Lee is he's in Atlanta, Georgia now. He runs a gym down there. But
I know Lee.
I saw oh my goodness, the commitment those guys had was incredible. You know, you could mark them down, that at their time element and what they put in. I mean, it was they were ferocious. Now, did you have some early success in when you started out to really kind of help you springboard and really want it even more?
My desire was to go as far as I could, basically. My dream was to actually move to California and become a pro bodybuilder. And I was competing in 1989-90 up here in Canada. I won the heavyweight championship for Ontario. Ontario is a state about the size of New York, 14.5 million people. So I won the heavyweight class. That qualified me later on to go to Mr. Canada. But part of my story, Dave, is I was a Christian. I was a born-again Christian. 13 years old, I accepted Christ actually at a Bible camp 3 hours north of New York City, one of Jack Wurtson's camps, just off I-87, Screw Lake, New York. I remember going down altar call, going to the pastor preached the gospel, all of sin and come short of the glory of God, the wages of sin is death, John 3:16. I'm down on my knees accepting the Lord.
Wow.
And then I in my teens, in my 20s, I forgot about God. I was a prodigal son, Dave.
Ooh.
Prodigal son. I went chasing what the world had to offer. And that's a bit of my testimony.